the bicycles today. They're going on a different adventure, partly due to COVID reasons and partly because we were meant to be holiday walking on the Great Glen Way, and we're not. We're just driving through Derby for our unit of exercise, which hopefully will be quite a big unit of exercise today. So today we are going to start walking. Where are we walking, Steve?
We're walking the Derby Nomad way.
I'm very excited.
Sleepy.
But, yeah. So the Derby Nomad's Way circles the city of Derby, and it is just over 50 miles.
Yes.
Yeah. So hopefully we're going to walk that over 2 days, and hopefully see some new and different places along the way. See how it goes. So as every walker knows, it's very important to get fuel. So we have stopped off at Beryl's Bats to stock up for the morning. I sent Stevie out to do the order. Admittedly, he's not standing out at all. Looks a high vis in his excellent commuter jacket. So we're at Dale Abbey, which is where we'll be starting. You might be able to just start through in the background, the ruins of the abbey. And yeah, we're going to start from there, walk our way round to home essentially. So we're going around the north of Derby today, stop at home and then walk around the south end tomorrow, and come back here, pick the van up, drive home, job done. Quite a nice morning so far. You should be able to see we have some blue sky out there, and yeah, it's not raining, snowing, sleeting or hailing. It's great news. So we're making a good start. The sun is shining and we are just approaching Stanley, having been through Dale Abbey, across a few fields, a bit of a muddy patch for the cows, but it's very pleasant. It's nice to be on some different paths from normal, and yeah, still feeling very rural at the moment. So it is so far so good. Are you sure your boots are up to that?
There's a bridge.
5.5 miles, 5.6 miles in. Still wending our way through farmland and countryside, through like Morley, places like that. Still feel like we're not on the beaten path locally, which is pretty interesting. So we kind of get glimpses of, particularly like the roads where we cycled around here, but you know, we don't know the path and the intricacies of the landscape. So a bit of a magical mystery tour. Had a few navigational misdemeanors. We suspect you're probably meant to walk the Nomad to walk in the other direction. So a lot of the signs are on the other side of the gate, but we are navigating our way around. I'm using mainly commute mapping on my phone, which isn't ideal because I don't like looking at the phone all the time, but could do it on OS as well, I suppose. But I think we just wanted to go really lightweight, so not carrying any paper maps. Oh my goodness, there's a massive bird in that cave. Wow, copycat raven. Anyway, yeah, apparently this path goes right through somebody's garden, so this is a little bit embarrassing right now. But it's very pleasant, very pretty, and yeah. There we are.
Brushy wood.
It's eerie. Danger, keep out. The hotel will not be responsible for any loss or injury as a consequence of authorised uses. Goodness.
About 6.5 miles in.
Are we? Oh yeah, 6.2. So we are just coming into Duffield now. Rather than leaving it late, it's just gone 1 o'clock, so found time to pick up some lunch, which I think we'll be doing. Sun's really come out now, it's a nice day, and yeah, not too bad going. Got muddy in places, but could be much worse. Crossing over the river, the bridge in, and heading on in. I think we're over the bridge today.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought so.
Bridge, get over it. So, got Duffield behind us now, and we're heading up, onwards and upwards to Quandon, I believe.
Yeah.
Very nice lunch, courtesy of the cooperative. What do we have today?
I had a tiger bread roll with prawn cocktail, a salad, and some apple juice.
And some strawberries and some yoghurt, and we've got some Belgian buns for later to keep going.
Yeah, I feel full at the minute.
A long way to go. We've only just topped 10 miles. So, yeah, plenty more. But still nice weather, it's a nice view. We'll be going till dusk, I imagine. You've got your head torch, right?
Yeah, I've got a pretzel.
Indeed. Nice out here.
Good work.
I don't know. So just behind us, got Corndon Village on the hill, the water tower. We have just come from down there in the middle field. Almost got us the style. We've got Gedliston Hall down there and Gedliston Park, and then we're heading over there to Mark Easton. You can see Derby and Derby Uni down there too. Oh, get down. Oh, look at him. Excited it. So we've just crossed over Long Lane and crossed over the A52 behind that, so on the home stretch. But this is now the problem, this is the crunch. We're on familiar territory and, you know, we know short routes back from here. We know we could be back at home within the hour, but that is not the Nomad's way. So onwards we go. And you can probably see there's a tinge to the sky, so I think it's going to be head torches at the ready. But onwards we plod. Holding up well. Stopped for a Belgian bun a while back, but unfortunately we started talking about what's for dinner too, so I'm not convinced that's helping either. But we have a plan and we are heading on down. Hello! You pet lamb by any chance? So, day 2, we made it last night.
Made it to the start.
made it to day 2. That's an achievement in itself.
Oh, right.
Thank you. Yeah, we're a little bit hysterical this morning. It's a bit of an epic last night. Luckily, Steve had, how'd you call it, through the fields before? You'd recce'd it. You'd recce'd it, yeah. So I think that's the only way we came out of Delbury and Lees alive, but very muddy. And time stretched on, and it was very, well, it was dark by that point. It was way past dark by the time we got in. We tried to stop for emergency chips in Eccles, only to miss the chippy by about 10 minutes, and then had a very dark walk back through the back lanes to Burneston, which was our point nearest home. So we are, in fact we've not started day 2 yet, have we? We're not back en route.
No, we've got to get back on the route.
Yeah. So we are now walking through the outskirts of Micklover, having had a rather good night's rest and an emergency curry as well, which sustained us. Yeah, and it's quite nice to have breakfast at home instead of in a tent, which is normally how things happen on these sort of walks. I can get the pocket rocket lit, but yeah, having a kettle and a toaster was a big bonus. And it was raining, but I think it has just stopped. So things are looking
and
up.
it looks like it's brightening up, so Woodfields could be off.
Could be off
soon.
imminently, yeah.
We
But,
were dragging our heels, literally,
oh
as
yeah,
well as
so
metaphorically,
much mud.
to get out of the house. So we're going to have another late finish,
Yeah, but
but hopefully
We're on
just
it.
before
and
pitch dark.
well, with different totals. I forgot to start my GPS for a bit later than you, but what was mine was 28 point something?
29.3 miles on Strava I did.
Yeah, so we were just shy of the 30 miles yesterday, which I think most people would agree is a solid day's walking. Let's see what today comes out with. It's hilarious if it's close to 60 miles.
Nothing up with. Hoping for a shorter day today.
Yeah, but it's a mile here extra to get to Burneston? Not
Right.
far.
Yeah, once you get back on route, it's close to 2 miles.
Can't be that far.
To the bottom of Burneston, laying near the Toyotas, yeah.
Oh well.
That's where we're going.
So we're just about 6 miles in. Had a fairly rough patch around the A38. The actual Nomad's Way takes quite a convoluted route, shall we say. You walk up along the side of the rather main road for a long way and double back on yourself, and very frustrating because we would normally have crossed straight over and gone into the fields, but it's the route we're doing, so it's the route we followed. So we've got through all that, malarkey, and come down through Findon village. And now we are on the canal path. So we're heading down through or past Stenston, and then cut down to Barrow, and then on to Swarkston near the river. It's a little bit mucky here at the moment, but it could be worse, I suppose. It's not that horrible clay mud that we were suffering with yesterday, so it's not too bad. Had egg cob for second breakfast to keep us going. Energy levels are okay, I would say. Oh, there's just a tiny little patch of sunshine as well. So things are looking good, but we've still got a long way to go. plodding onwards. Had a bit of a lull, a bit of a dip before lunch. We were running low on calories, so we made an emergency diversion to the garage in Swarkston to pick up some extra provisions and some coffee, and then had a rather nice picnic on a stile just near Swarkston Church. So we're well sustained now, and I think feeling a little bit better, but we're into the unknown, as Steve says. This is kind of off our regular routes again now. So heading towards Weston-in-Trent and Ashton-in-Trent, which I don't know so much about really. We're just past a Ukrainian social club, a little bit unexpected, and we're heading away from the canal and the river now. So we'll be hopefully heading northwards as part of our loop, having yesterday started out heading kind of south and then west, north and then west, and then came back around to the south, and now east today, and then back up north. So we're making progress. We've still got a long way to go. We're into double figures today, but it's not easy. We've both got sore feet. That's to be expected. Into another nice church. And the sun is shining. Now, day 2. I'm still going, but I'm lagging. My feet are sore, my ankles are swollen and itchy, and we just don't feel like, I don't feel like we're getting there. That's 17 miles through, but it looks, on the map it looks like we're just over halfway. And a bit worried about what the total distance will be today. Back on the canal yet again. It's pretty but muddy, and been a lot of canal side walking today. So we're getting there, but this is a tough ask over 2 days. It's a big one. So we'll probably be walking into dusk/night again. That's what happens, and potentially we could have started later this morning, but we didn't. So just gotta keep on putting one foot in front of the other. I don't think what mile we're on now, but we're in the dark again, just on the edge of Breeston, up to Ripley, and then Stanton by Dale, and hopefully that should be that. Head torches at the ready again.